Good late Saturday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this December 1st of 2018. That's right. We are in the final month of 2018. We just wrapped up the month of November, surprise, surprise, with two bouts of strong to severe thunderstorms. Let's look back on last evening as I take you to the Skywatch Storm Tracker. It was just an amazing event that unfolded around here given the setup that we had. We had one batch early last evening, and then followed by that solid line along that advancing cold front heading into late last night into early this morning. In its wake, these storms have left some damage behind, if not some severe weather reports at the very least. Case in point, we had some power outages around Independence, and we also had a report of a trailer destroyed with people trapped inside. We also had, out of Columbus, they had 3 power poles down north of Columbus, along Northwest 40th and Scammon Road, so right around Skidmore. And we actually had some damage around Girard. At the very least, we had a grain bin blown down and a portion of a roof blown off of a structure out in Girard. We move over into southwestern Missouri. We had a few strong wind reports here, about 59 miles per hour, when storms moved through at about 11:58 last night around the Laurel Circle and Mimosa Drive in south central parts of Neosho. What's more interesting, though, are these 2 tornado reports. The first one around Monette, that was an EF0 with some damage around the city of Monette, if not starting just a little bit south of Monette. And let me rewind here and let me take a look at this tornado report around Aurora. That was an EF1. The survey team at the Weather Service office in Springfield determined that intensity rating, and at the very least there was one fatality in the Aurora motel. Hopefully we don't see any more injuries or fatalities from last night's storms. We'll continue to keep a close eye on that, and more information about that on our news website at KOAMTV.com. In the meantime, the Skywatch Storm Tracker, a lot calmer this go around compared to how we were just rocking and rolling last night. But we're still dealing with the system. We just dealt with the backside of everything today. That's why we had quite a bit of cloud cover once again today, and the breeze out of the southwest and eventually the west to really drag in the colder air. At least we're looking quiet for 7th and range line. As far as the official numbers for this December 1st, closer to where we should be at the very least, 55 for an early morning high, and then at last check, the lowest that we've gone so far today was 45. And before all the rain moved on out, we got close to about half an inch of rain at the Joplin Regional Airport. Last check, just before the top of the 10 o'clock hour, the airport checked in at 45, with it feeling like 37 thanks to a west breeze still up there at 20 miles per hour. Gusts pushing 37 miles per hour. That's what dragged in the colder air today, was that good breeze coming out of the southwest and eventually out of the west. It took everybody from early morning highs in the mid-50s close to 60, and we held in the 40s and 50s all day. And just before the 10 o'clock hour, most spots were in the upper 30s to about the lower to middle 40s. As long as you still have this wind in place, it's going to die down a little bit between, let's say, 15 to 25 miles per hour. With that said, we're still dealing with the backside of this. So not only did we deal with the wind on the backside of this, along with the colder air, we have the wraparound moisture with it. That's keeping the cloud cover in place for tonight, and not to mention, some of us picking up on a little bit of light rain, maybe a few snowflakes thrown into the mix as well, where it's cold enough. At the very least, we're not going to deal with the bulk of this heaviest of the snow coming out of central Kansas and central Nebraska. That's going to mainly fizzle apart before it thinks about working in here. In the warm side of the system, another round of severe weather, this time out in central and the northern parts of Illinois. Again, this is all due to the same storm system that gave us our bout of severe weather to end the month of November on yesterday. Thankfully, this system is going to continue lifting north and east. As it does, we're going to say goodbye, good riddance to this system overall. We just got to get past the slight chance for a few rain showers or snow showers in our far northern counties tonight. Let's say from Lamar, Girard, Chanute points north from there. Otherwise, everybody's cloudy tonight and cold with that west breeze dragging temperatures down to 36. We can still have gusts pushing near 30 at times. As we go throughout the day, we will warm up some. It just won't be a big warm-up. As long as the cloud cover hangs tough and that west breeze still is in place, between 10 to 15 with gusts near 25. We'll go to 41 by lunchtime. Joplin tops out around 45 in the afternoon. Most of us should at least go into the mid-40s. If you see more sunshine, though, in our far southern counties, you may push into the middle, if not upper 40s, before the day is all said and done. A look at the rest of the week ahead quickly here has the main wave that gave us our bout of severe weather on its way out, but on the tail end of it, there could be a weak wave that may graze us just to our north and east. That'll keep cloud cover around for Monday, and maybe with enough moisture to work with, it could give us a few raindrops or snowflakes for Monday. It's not looking like a big deal, really. Tuesday and Wednesday, we keep things quiet while we keep our eyes on one wave. That'll give us a chance for some rain on Thursday. Then the bigger wave out west. That'll be working out of the Rocky Mountain range. It may start off as rain on Friday, but we'll have to watch and see how this tracks, because as we go into next weekend, depending on how the temperatures set up along with the track of the system, we may deal with rain and snow chances by the time next weekend rolls around. So before we deal with next weekend's system, we'll keep things quiet overall for tomorrow. 45 degrees, 37 on Monday. Again, maybe a few random rain showers or snow flurries, not looking like a big deal at all. Most of us will stay dry Monday. 25 Tuesday morning, we top out at 35, back into the mid-40s on Wednesday. Then we'll keep an eye on our rain and snow chances by the end of the week ahead. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday.